conference room fell silent the moment Sarah Bennett walked through the glass doors holding her 9-year-old son's hand. Every executive turned to stare. At the far end of the room stood CEO Victoria Hayes, one of the most powerful business leaders in the country. Her expression hardened immediately. Sarah had worked at Hayes Technologies for 6 years. Despite losing her eyesight in an accident years earlier, she had become one of the company's most respected cybersecurity analysts. But that morning, everything went wrong. Her babysitter canceled. No relatives were available. And an emergency company meeting had summoned every employee to headquarters. With no other choice, Sarah brought her son, Noah, to work. Victoria wasn't interested in explanations. She reminded Sarah that the company was not a daycare center. Then, in front of everyone, she fired her. The words hit like a hammer. Sarah quietly gathered her belongings and left the building with Noah. As they walked away, Noah glanced back at a giant security monitor filled with flashing red alerts and strange lines of code. Something about it caught his attention. Hours later, disaster struck. A massive cyber attack crippled Hayes Technologies. Customer data was at risk. Millions of dollars were disappearing every hour. The company's best engineers worked desperately, but nothing stopped the attack. Inside a small cafe across town, Sarah tried to stay strong for her son. Then Noah grabbed a napkin and began drawing symbols. He explained that the code on the screen had looked familiar. A strange pattern kept repeating. Sarah listened carefully. Then her face changed. Noah had unknowingly identified a hidden security loop that was reopening the company's defenses from the inside. It was the exact weakness the hackers were exploiting. Sarah immediately contacted the company. Desperate for help, Victoria agreed to listen. Minutes later, mother and son returned to headquarters. Engineers tested Noah's observation. The room went silent. He was right. Within minutes, the hidden flaw was exposed. The attack was stopped. The company was saved. Millions of dollars were protected. Victoria stood frozen as she watched the crisis disappear from the screens. Then she looked at Sarah and Noah. Earlier that day, she had seen them as a problem. Now she realized they were the reason her company still existed. That evening, Victoria apologized. Not as a CEO, as a human being. She admitted she had judged Sarah without understanding her struggles. Then she offered Sarah her job back, with a promotion. 1 year later, during the company's annual conference, Victoria stood before thousands of employees. Beside her stood Sarah and Noah. Holding a glass award, Victoria smiled and read the words engraved on it. To Noah Bennett, the boy who saved us. The audience rose to their feet, and in that moment, Sarah realized something beautiful. Sometimes the people the world underestimates become the ones who change everything.